Hello, it is Topical, Tuesday, November 17th, 2020. Steve Sipress here, short and sweet. If you've been paying attention to the national news, hopefully it's not happening in your area. But here come the shutdowns, the anti-business, pretty much anti-American, anti-freedom states run by the big tax, big business, big regulation, authoritarian arbitrarian rulers are up to their old tricks. They are shutting down the economy in most cases, at least in many cases, leaving big business unaffected. In fact, big business is booming. Walmart, Amazon, etc., all seeing record sales. Why? Because normally they have to compete for business with small businesses. But thanks to big government, which loves big business and is anti-small business and individual personal freedom and responsibility, they shut down the small businesses. Oh well, big business wins, small business loses. Well, this isn't news, really. I know it's Topical Tuesday and it's a news item, but these lockdowns keep coming, and oh my goodness, if we switch administrations to the party of big tax, big regulation, arbitrary authoritarian measures and shutdowns and lockdowns and anti-small business stuff, it's just going to keep happening. So the question is short and simple. If you haven't pivoted, made the changes, changed the way you're doing business, if you're just hoping things come back and return, or you're looking for government handouts and more grants and programs, I know they're all over the place, but man, that really is no way to respond during the age of shutdowns. I mean, it's been absolutely proven that lockdowns, shutdowns, all this crap does not stop a virus. That's for sure, and leads to a lot more harm than any virus ever could. But that doesn't stop the big authoritarian, arbitrary rulers who love, and for some reason half of America loves, less personal responsibility and allowing big government rulers to rule their lives. This is going to keep happening. So for crying out loud, change the way you're doing business already. I had a couple of calls today, and I spend the day, most of the day, either with clients or people that aren't clients. Go to helpfromsteve.com, and I'll get on the phone with you. We'll do a Zoom call. We'll talk about how you could make some effective strategy changes in your business. That's what I talk about all the time. You need some out-of-the-box thinking, and often needs some fresh eyes and fresh thought. And somebody else, if you're not in a high-level mastermind or have a top-level coach, someone to bounce ideas off and get feedback, go to helpfromsteve.com. Get on with me, get on with somebody else. But certainly, when it comes to pivots and changes and improvements and innovation in a business, two heads are better than one. I was talking to somebody today about it's one of the biggest myths perpetrated on entrepreneurs that you can go it alone, or there's even any value or any heroicism in going it alone. Like, people don't go it alone. Steve Jobs had Steve Wozniak, and Bill Gates had his programmers, and Elon Musk has his people doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, nobody goes it alone. You're buying into a myth that, this is user-friendly software, so I can do my own this, and I can do my own that, and I can do... No, that's a myth. That's crap. Even solo entertaining artists. There's the Beatles, the greatest rock band and best-selling rock band of all time. And then, of course, because of ego, they wanted to break up and go on their own. Well, can you name a single album by one of the Beatles on their own? George Harrison? What's the name of all his big, famous, big-selling, big-time albums? Ringo Starr? John Lennon? Paul McCartney? Come on now. Even Paul McCartney left the Beatles. What do you do immediately? Put together another band, right? Get yourself into a band. Even Elvis Presley, perhaps the greatest solo artist of all time. You think he was solo? Have you heard of a guy named Colonel Tom Parker? Pretty much ran everything for him. So you don't go it alone. Cut the crap. Get some help and take some action, because big government is not going to make it any easier for you to serve your customers, clients, patients, members, and do business and run your life. Need some help. Get some help. Do not be the Lone Ranger. Even a Lone Ranger had Tonto. Okay? There's just no such thing as going alone. Cut it out. And if you want help from me, go to helpfromsteve.com to help you out. Olivia's here. Sound familiar? Hope you're doing great. Thanks for being here today, and I'll catch you tomorrow on World Wide Web Wednesday. Over and out. Bye-bye.